All praise the Most High. Hallelujah. Shalom lakam. Shalom lakam. Bawar tawab. Bakwar tawab. Shalom. Peace specifically to you. Bakwar. Morning. Tawab. Good. Shalom. Bakwar tawab. All praise the God of Abraham, Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Abraham Yatzak. Wa Yaikwab. All right. Call halal la Allah hayanawa. All praise to our power. Man, listen, Israel, I got to tell y'all, I had the most wonderful time yesterday, all right, which, I'm kind of sketchy of because usually when it's like that, expect some BS to follow. But I'm still grateful and I'm still holding on to the joy that the Most High gave on yesterday. The reason being was so many good things happened that it was so many good things have happened since I've started this reading of the book of Psalms, Bakwayam, in the mornings. All right. Tahalayam. Tahalayam is how you say Psalms. So Tahalayam. So Anya Hatalayam, Bahabawakwar, I read the Psalms in the morning. And since, it's been so many blessings, not only from, hey, Shalom, God, that blessed my spirit yesterday, man, all praise, hallelujah, you can't make this stuff up. So then we come into a new day of Barakim, all right? And Markeith Bryant, man, all praise Yahweh, Bahasham Hamashayach, Yahweh Shai. In the name of the Messiah, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly, hey, Judah son, love you, King, who the world ignorantly and accidentally calls Jesus Christ, man. All right, so Aliyah Shabbai, Yahweh Shemar Latha, Bakwar, Tawab, Lakagam. Blessed morning to you also. Watawara, the water for, your support. And Judah son, man, I love you, King. All right, I don't know if you're subscribed. I hope that you are, but if you're not, make sure you subscribe right now. Hit the like button right now. Share these videos. It don't take nothing for y'all to click the share button and then send it to you Facebook. All right, it don't take nothing at all. Listen, so it blessed my soul yesterday so much. Also, the day started off rough. Now there's this energy that's going out throughout Israel right now. And I guess it has to be for the season. I'm expecting Yahweh to take care of this energy, and the reason being is because, once you apply for righteousness, you're going to get a good reward. First, we're going to go through the struggles. Judah son, as you know, my son, when thou comest to serve Yahweh, prepare thyself for temptation. You're going to get a good reward. But at the same time, we also have to go through it. So it blessed my soul so much too, Judah son, man. What we seen was I wanted to have the camera up and rolling and constantly going, but it was so much happening. I couldn't just sit there with my phone like just open. All right. Oh, I sound like I got a lemon. Hallelujah. Yeah, Con. I was able to get some garlic and I was able to get some orange. Not orange like Minute Maid, but some actual oranges, like a bag of oranges, So I was able to get some homegrown fruit and a garlic. Okay, so the water for everybody. Yo, listen, man, I'm telling y'all, man, them alms really do matter. Y'all, mash pa kha. All right. Look, if you don't know how to find me, which I'm a public servant, 614-999-2677. You never know how far. Man, you never know. I didn't know how far a few shekels in America would go until I came here, And of course, I've been in other places. I've seen the dollar price change and influx and be different. Yes, and hallelujah, akwath, all praise. Let everything have breath, praise Yahweh. Hallelujah. Let everything have breath, praise Yahweh. All right, so my phone number, my cash app, mash pa ha pa aim. I just listen. Okay, so I'm going a couple of conversations back up, right, to our brother Judah son. All right, Julie, I'm still with you. Ali Ashabai, I'm with you. I want you all to get to know our brother Judah son. Each one of y'all subscribe to each other's Facebook. All right. And the reason being, you know, we need to have kindred spirits. I know that my brother Judah's son, double honors to your father, Judah's son, double honors to your mother. The brother, his family is Judah and the house of Issachar together. So it's northern and southern kingdom and northern kingdom together, which makes to me just absolutely a beautiful combination. So Aqua Julie Weiss, with you being Southern Kingdom community also, I want to introduce you to our brother Judah's son and to his family. All right. And encourage you all to grow together. All right. You know, two is better than one, and a 3-chord strand is not easily broken. So let me get back to this. So in case y'all don't know, last night what happened was we were just, first of all, we're surrounded by Zebulon. There's an internet cafe right down the street from us. I can go down there. It's like maybe 8 cents for 30 minutes, 8 cents for 30 minutes it's either 8 cents for 30 minutes or 8 cents for an hour to actually use the internet. I like playing Xbox. I like playing Mortal Kombat. I am a beast at Mortal Kombat. All right. But I haven't been. And so they got like all kind of systems set up down there. But, you know, for other purposes, you can use their internet cafe. So while we're down there, you know, of course, we're planting seeds. We're sowing everywhere we go. And because you never know who you're going to run into again. So, or you never know where the Most High is going to take your words, the words he gave you for ministry. So while we're ministering, and if you don't have this, please take this Cash App. Listen, I'm telling y'all, the smallest amount to the greatest amount of shekels, it really does matter. All right, especially when you're traveling. Okay. So in Babylon in America, I had no problem getting shekels, no problem hustling, no problem buying and selling and going and fixing houses and stuff like that. With me mission now I'm expecting Israel to give alms to help. All right. Which just reminded me there's an Israelite that hit me up, and I need to make sure I help and respond to him because he's a Northern Kingdomer also. So long story short, what we see going on is while we're ministering at this internet cafe, you know, they was just like, you know, come upstairs, you know, and we was like, yeah. See, Zebulon does something amazing. Zebulon invites you into their house. Zebulon and they always invite us in. It's not like, you know, hey, nah, we don't know you, brother. Well, you gotta stand outside at the door, nigga. We don't know you. Nah, they be like, they hear the word of Yahweh. They open up their Bibles. They open up their phones. They read with you, and then they invite you in and feed you. And we spent probably 4 hours, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. I think we finished there. It was probably like 2. Yeah, I think it was like 2. I think I went to bed at 3, which is really late for me because I like to be in bed, you know, kind of like around 9, 10, so I can get up refresh. Long story short, we were speaking Mayan, we were speaking Hebrew, and we were speaking English. Oh, and Spanish. We were speaking Mayan, Hebrew, English, and Spanish last night. And it was 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 5 men in that room. 3 of them was Mayans, which that's who the so-called Zebulonites are. They are not Mexicans. They know that they are Mayans who live in this land of Chiapas, Mexico, which is 3 hours away from Guatemala. These men were speaking Tzotzil is the name of the Mayan language, and Spanish. Now remember, they were speaking Tzotzil before they learned Spanish. So we were showing them before y'all spoke Tzotzil, y'all spoke Hebrew. So we're going through the different words, going through the different scriptures, and they're just like, yeah. Leave out the room, come back into the room. They're showing each other. They're like, you know, Deuteronomino, 28, 68. And I was like, yeah, you can't make this stuff up. So our ministry is to teach and wake up the 12 tribes of Israel. And when Yahweh Shai told us to go and don't take a purse, that's exactly what I did. I purposefully came on this mission, you know, not bringing a purse, expecting the Father to take care of us, and the Father takes care of us through each other, which is through his ministry. So I want you all to stay encouraged. Judah's son is a minister of Mashiach Yashala of the government of Israel. Judah's son, you know, I'm just so grateful the Most High, you know, placed you with this community and our community with yours. Okay. So I believe in your mission. I believe in what the Most High has given you. Beautiful music, man. Please put it out. Please pump it. Because when I start back doing music, I'm going to need a brother. Hey, Shalom. Yabrakakaya Hawabah Shama Mashiach Hawashai. Hallelujah. And you're right, Aqua. It absolutely is beautiful. All right. absolutely is beautiful to see what the Most High is doing. And I just gave a sincere One West salute, all right, to Army of Israel headquarters, all right. I perceive that thou beest Maharakas world. All right. So shalom, salute to you, King. Yabrakakai how Basham Mashiach Hawashai. I was just I seest thou. All right. And for those of you who don't know, Maharaka, we have a very blessed brother that's on here right now. Aita. His name is Maharaka. Maharaka, absolutely. Hallelujah. Maharaka is the general of Army of Israel. He came up with the most amazing name, which is E37. You can't get around that. Army of Israel, E37. And I remember when Maharaka, I wasn't there when when the Most High conceived the concept through him. I imagine it was probably after the time that the Most High helped him to conceive for our people's edification and help that community to grow. But I do remember when Maharaka, we was riding, and this is how he works, man. He'll be thinking. I think, you know what's so funny, Maha? I think in our time, I'm going to be imitating you like I've watched you imitate Masha. All right. So the point was Maharaka was driving. These niggas, fraudulent niggas, fake. You know what, man? I'm just going to do my own thing, man. What do you think? So he talking, talking and thinking out loud. So, and he says E37, F it, brother. E37, brother. Army of Israel. And I remember when he said it, not saying that, I was there when the Most High first conceived it of him, but when he was bringing it forward while we was riding. And even back then, I was like, that's ingenious. Because can't nobody get around Army of Israel, E37. And the original, from what I remember, content of E37 was to say that, we're the Most High's army. Everybody that claims that they're Israel, all right, hopes to have a part of that Ezekiel 37 resurrection. That Ezekiel 37 body, that movement. I haven't once seen Maharaka be about himself more than he was about his nation. I've seen the brother be disappointed. I've seen the brother be upset. I've seen the brother have grievances and not agree with stuff, And for the time frame that I've known him, man, he's been a very consistent brother, man. So salute to you, Colonel. Yabrakakai Hawab Basham Mashak Yahushai, man. I was just on the video the other day where the Aquas, that whole Sabbath when the sun comes up, and it's like it was a blessing to watch him get chopped to shreds, not because of the point of humiliation, but because of the point of he had to go back and reconsider and think about the foolery that he was saying, which he teaching others to listen. Anybody who starts the Shabbat when the sun comes up, you're already breaking the Sabbath. You're a Sabbath breaker. You have to begin the Shabbat when the day ends. All right. The word that's there for evening is Ra'ab. Eve and the morning were the same. The word that's there for Arab for evening has always been the same word, which means mingled. All right. So, Maharaka, Jeremiah chopping them down. All right. So after I get through with all these salutes, I'm going to get to reading the Psalms. One of my pleasures is to reading the Psalms. The water Mazakwan. I definitely don't mind saying it. Atazakwan Yah. The scripture says, when thou be amongst great men, make not thyself as one of them. So, yeah, man, I got my experience with you, but I'm not on your level. See, I'm my own man. You're your own man. I'm Maharaka. I'm not Malachi Makami. I'm not Jodah Ashuda. I'm Maharaka. I don't give a flux. So with that being said, man, I can pull up the old archives. And, Maharaka, I just reposted. And the water for everybody that's watching. All right. I won't skip anybody up. Mina, you already know this. I'm Ayan. The water for everybody that's consistently and continually been posting and clicking in. Maharaka, I need your help. Maha, as always, I always ask you for your help. I need my subscribers to go up to about 1,000. Why? Because I got this super cool. My two phones have been put together in the form of a book. My Aquathra Ashwan. My faithful maple, right? So she turned this into my two phones. Look at that. That's fly, ain't it? She took both of my phones and turned them into a phone case for me. All right. 2 OtterBoxes together. All right. And I can use both of these phones for ministering. Facebook Live on this one, YouTube Live on this one. Well, Maha, as you know, I can't YouTube Live without having 1,000 subscribers. So right now, I think I'm almost at 400 or something like that. But not only that, Maharika, I need you to teach me how to make my my YouTube more appealable. Because if I had the same traffic that I got on my Facebook that I had on my YouTube, then I could do more ministry. All right. So you know me, Maha. I've always been like the one that just roll with it. We want to do my ministry, but now it's time for me to do that part. So I need your help with that. All right. So with that being said, the water for everybody that's been consistent. Mina, grateful, very grateful to see you. Double honor to your father, double honor to your mother. And each one that's on here, subscribe to Maharika's Facebook and his YouTube. Now, let me tell you, Maharika's Facebook is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the childish. All right. It's not for the sottish. If you subscribe to his YouTube, his Facebook, and you start learning from him, you're going to hear an ostrich man speak. Okay. You can't take anything that he says personal. All right. Even if he's personally coming at you. Because remember, Yahushua, the master, he was an ostrich man. He was not an easy man to get along with, as we see in the scriptures. But he straight up told you and he gave his life for you. All right. So if I'm recommending, then you definitely don't hear me recommending every Israelite. All right. All right. So with that being said, everybody make sure you subscribe to Maharika's Army of Israel, E37 Entertainment. I can just go on and on. All right. If y'all seen any music videos with me in it, it more than likely was produced by E37 Entertainment, which is Maharika Army of Israel. All right. So with that being said, Mina, as always, happy to see you. All praise, Baba Quartz. Once we finish with these salutes, yo, Shalom Malak, yo, I'm happy to see you, B. I think we haven't kicked this since the summit in Atlanta, man. Oh, man. Oh, and this kind of takes my mind back again. Shalom, Maharika. I got to say this too. The Most High truly does prove his judgment. So double honors to your family also, man. And, Most High be with you in all things. But, yo, Malak, man, I'm so happy to see you, King. We haven't built for a minute, Hold on, we got Ayasha Shalom AOI. Okay, all praise. Lovest thou. Lovest thou. All praise. Okay. 382. You rolling? Got 618 to go. All right. So I need a Torah keeper a day. All right. 619. All right. I think that 82 maybe just went up from 81. So I need a Torah keeper a day. All right. I don't want to take 619 days to get a one brother told me, he was like, you can pay for subscribers. And I was like, nah, I can get on here and tell the truth. All right. So last point, and then I'll get to it. And I appreciate it. Throw out for the encouragement. I need you to help me with the effects. It's time for me to purchase my own StreamYard. All right. Which I really like the way that you've been doing the StreamYard, man. It's just been such an encouragement to see. So this is my Cash App. This is my personal phone number. This is my Cash App. Everybody knows when I'm at the Bayat, when I'm in the snakes, you can ask me. And if I got it, I'll give it to you. All right. There hasn't been a time where I haven't opened up my house, my, whatever. Yo, let's do the yo. All right. Well, come on. I'm rocking with it. I might be hard to catch sometimes, but once you got me, you got me. All right. So if anybody would like to, Baba Kushah, please, here's the Cash App, my phone number, donation. What I would like to do is I need to purchase I need to purchase a StreamYard subscription. All right. And that way I can do so much more in the ministry. Man, yo, Ak. You do a promo for me, I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with it. I'm using it, man. All right. These brothers gave me 100 cash when all praise the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob by Shema Mashiach Yahushua. All right. What is this between us, man? You've been here, bro. You've been a real brother for our nation, man. Love you. Anya Hablaka. All right. One West salute. All right. And I'm still your brother and student. All right. So with that being said, the water, everybody, for the your papa iron for the beautiful time. We're gonna get right into it. As y'all know, we've been reading the book of Psalms, starting at chapter 6. Right when all of this Tom Dum Fookery kicked off with the state house and all the Gentiles that was climbing over the walls like roaches and acting like the heathens that they are. All right when that started, that very same morning, for some reason, the Most High had me start reading Psalms, and it's been a beautiful journey because that's also the same time we seen some very inflicted Negroes, which I'm just going to call them inflicted because they don't operate in the spirit of the Most High. All right. They don't operate in the spirit of the Most High. So at the same time, we seen some very inflicted Negroes started speaking against Israel, started speaking against, those of us that be at peace. All right. So Sirach chapter 28, causing small sparks with their mouths and then trying to make it kindle, blowing on it instead of spitting on it to quench it. All right, the beautiful Ace Judah, man. You know how it is around here on Mashpachapa'im. We salute each other, man. I'm happy to see each and every one of you. All right. So we started with Psalms chapter 6. We done read 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now we're at Psalms chapter 12. Yesterday we read 10 and 11, and all of them have been about, Maharka, also express consent. Please use any and all videos that the Most High has given me. Hey, I can back up the things that I say. I don't lie. I don't tell bear. I don't gossip. And you know me, Maharka, if it comes to some foolery, even if I'm around my brethren and my brethren are on it, you know me, my stance still be the same. I'll be like, yeah, nah, man, whoopty whams, I operate how the Most High has given me to operate. Oh, also, we started our Wing Chun training up here. So, man, we got some nice brothers, man. I got your brother Parazal on the Wing Chun, man. So, and Nathan Yala, he's already a beast, man. So we started our training up here. So that's beautiful. But that's a whole different story. But Ace Judah, man, grateful for your salute. So let's get back to it. So with the reading of Psalms, we've seen that the Most High has not only been blessing us, been protecting us. Maharka, you got express consent, Baba Kushah, please. You know how it goes, man. So, also, Thawada Maha for putting Judah Mack on, man. Judah Mack's been coming through and dropping some jewels, So that's been a blessing too. All right, back to it again. So with the reading of Psalms chapter 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 yesterday, we've seen that we've been asking the Most High for his express protection and for his blessing, but from who? Not from those who's actually physically throwing rocks at us or from those that's actually physically trying to harm us, but from those who've been trying to harm us with their mouths. Now, I know me personally, I'm pretty much going to go through it for the rest of my life, just like you will. All right. But for me personally, when I read the word of Yahweh, or if I hear the Psalms or the Proverbs or the wisdom books or the Odes of Solomon, all right, or if I go to the Testament of Gad, which I'll be reading today, if I go to the Testament of Gad, and if I can see that Gad was a hater, he was a hater of his brethren. And Gad had sickness in his body. I believe it was his liver or his kidney because of the hatred that he had. But Gad straight up told us. Now, a lot of you so-called Negroes call yourselves North American Indians. Well, I got Indian in my family. Okay, well, if you do, then go to your grandfather and see what did your grandfather say? What did your Abba Zaquan Gad say about his life, about how your life would be? Gad was a hater of his brother Joseph. And when you read the Testament of Gad, Gad points and names out everything that a liar does. All right. Gad names off everything that a hater does, an envious person does. And then he tells you to not be like that. All of these things come out of the mouth. But before they come out of the mouth, they got to come from inside of you. All right. So I praise the Most High that a lot of you that are on here, make sure if you're watching now, subscribe and like and share. It's nothing to share these videos. OK, share them to your YouTube, do whatever you need to do. Help this community to grow. All right. The Most High is given a good reputation. I've been consistent in this walk for the past 11 years. All right. And I'm still a baby in Christ. So it's weird to me when somebody call me elder. I'll be like, I'm an 11-year-old baby, brother. All right. I'm just now learning how to walk without my diaper. OK, I'm just now not being a doo-doo diaper baby Israelite. So it's weird when somebody calls me elder and I'm not too ready to accept it. But at the same time, I have to walk in what the Most High has given. So we're going to read about our grandfather Gad again. We're going to read Psalms chapter 12. All right. Today's psalm is very short. And as y'all know, I've been trying to keep these videos for that we've been doing since the 6th, trying to keep these videos up under 1 hour. All right. I might stop and do another one, but I've been trying to keep them up under an hour. So if we stop on this video, y'all already know I'll probably come back and do another one. All right. No more than 2 to 3 a morning. So with that being said, we got about a good 30-minute introduction. That gives me about 30 minutes to read this Psalms and give an explanation. All right. So again, salute to Malachi Maccabee for showing me, and Jeremiah for showing me and other brothers how to use this app StreamYard. We're going to go through the TV vortex. Please don't fall off your couch. Don't fall off your bed. All right. Don't fall out your chair. Whoa. Wasn't expecting the screen. That trips me out every time the screen does that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started on our reading today. Our reading was the book of Psalms. And as y'all can see, we already got some stuff pulled up. All right. I got the Song of Balaam. All right. Why? Because we always read the Torah portion, and Balaam was and is in this week's Torah portion. He was the warlock. You got a lot of brothers that got that. They call themselves brothers. They are not. You got a lot of men that have that Balaam spirit, that Simon Magus witch warlock spirit. So this is just the season of the witch right now, the season of the warlock, the seasons of the liar. This is the season of the talebearer, backbiter, gossiper right now. It's just the season. And the Most High is not playing no games. He is removing people off of the earth. All right. So you men and women of Israel, be cautious, be careful. So we got the Song of Balaam pulled up, which is actually a real song. It's a bunch of songs that people have actually made about Balaam. We have Ecclesiastes chapter 23 pulled up, which is what we read yesterday. And that's also on the discipline of the mouth, asking the Most High, who will protect me? Who will set scourges and bonds over my mind, over my mouth? Who will protect me from my own words, O Yahweh? And then learning that the man that does speak in a certain way will have plagues and curses over him all the days of his life. Well, I choose not that. So I learned how to speak differently. All right. We have our natural StreamYard pulled up. But now let's go to our book of Psalms chapter 12. After that, we'll go to the Testament of Gad. And then we have James chapter 3. All of this is the discipline of the mouth. All of this. All right. So let's go to our reading for Psalms. I'm going to try to keep this one up under an hour. And then if we go over an hour, then I'm going to stop it and start over, do a different one. Okay. So let's get it. So with that being said, Yahweh Bashama Shakal Shai Barakatam Wa Yahweh Shamar I'el Athan. The Most High watch over you, sisters. All right. And the Most High bless you, brethren. Psalm chapter 12, starting at verse 1. All right. And it reads, to the chief musician, all right, upon Sheminith, a Psalms of Dawad. And we start right off. Izar Allahaya. Izar Yahweh. All capital L, capital O, capital R, capital D. You know that's the name of the Most High, the Almighty Power. Izar, help Yahweh. For the godly man ceaseth. For the faithful fail from among the children of men. They speak vanity, every one with his neighbor, with flattering lips, and with the double heart do they speak. Oh, yeah, I'm your brother. I love you, Karatazaya. I'm your brother. Yeah, Karatazaya. Yeah, sister so-and-so. You know, I love you. So let's read first, and then we'll do the exhortation. Verse 3. Yahweh shall cut off all flattering lips, and the tongue that speaketh proud things. Who have said, with our tongue we will prevail. Our lips are our own. And who is Allahaya over us? For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy. Now will I arise, saith Yahweh. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. The words of Yahweh are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times. And thou shalt keep them, O Yahweh. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. The wicked shall walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. All right. Very short, quick, and easy. It's only 8 verses. The book of Psalms, chapter 12, verse 1 through verse 8. Thought it was going to be long? Nope. Look at this. Allahaya, a helper against the treacherous. See, this is what we've been reading since the 6th day. We've been reading about treacherous speakers. And as we watch these things happen, as we watch what's going on in the Capitol, which we don't care. I don't care. I know they're going to tear themselves apart anyway, which is why I encourage you. All right. If everybody got your stimulus, why don't you have a passport yet? You got all your needs, you got all your wants, you got all your likes. You bought you a little bit of liquor, a little bit of cannabasi, which all praise Yahweh. I don't partake in cannabasi anymore. All right, that's what I was gonna say, Maharka. We were gonna do. I'm not a puffer light anymore. All right, and Tawada for being patient with me while I was a puffer light. All right. So with that being said, I got cut to the bone marrow. We went inside this store, and there were some East Indians, some Elamites in there, and they had some idols. And Maharka, man, thank you for posting that video. And while we were there, you know, I'm pointing out these different things on the idol, and this dude just straight up pointed out the false deity, god of smoking weedith's world, which is Shivatri. All right, cannabis was never given to us to partake in by lighting, puffing, and inhaling, and I was a super puffer light because I always had cannabis. So with that being said, I started making cannabis liquid, cannabis drinks, cannabis food if needed. You feel me? And I stopped lighting, I stopped burning, but now I don't partake in it at all because that's not the ministry, you know, and it's not what I'm on. All right. So now I don't partake in cannabis at all. But after the Most High had cut me, you know, I had to really consider that. I had to know that that video was there. I had to know that I had experienced this moment to where I was rebuked in him. And then it was so funny because Maharka was right there like, thank you. And he just walked off, you know, so that was a beautiful moment. So, the point of it all, you know, the point of it all is Tawada for putting that video up, and it was a blessing. You know, this is always a blessing, man. You know, even when brothers are trying to hit each other with their cars, bro. Even when brothers are trying to run each other over, man. You know, even when brothers are trying to skateboard down the highway from Florida back to Ohio, man. So it's always a blessing. So let's get back to this real quick. So this is the season where we see the Most High speaking against those that's using the froward mouth. Okay, you can't use the froward mouth. You can't have the froward mouth. You can't even have frowardness inside of you. Okay, every man has his own ministry. All right, cool, rock with that. But I want to encourage you, baby brews, just like I'm a baby brew. I want to encourage you to the best of your ability. Be better than what you see. Be better than me. All right, be better than the elders. All right, be more into the Most High than, you know, if you see some of my shortcomings, then acknowledge them. You know, respect us for the men that we are, because we're all only human men. We're just niggas trying to stay out of hell. I'm just a nigga trying to stay out of hell. Keep it 1200 with you. I'm a nigga from the tribe of Judah, and I'm just trying to stay out of hell. You feel me? Trying to make it to that mark. One of the ways of making it to that mark is by watching not only my mouth, but also teaching my brothers and sisters how to do so. Watch for the evil speaker. All right. Watch for the vanities. Let's go back to this. It's only 8 verses. So the book of Psalms, chapter 12, starting at verse 1. Yahweh, help for the godly man cease. Where's the godly man? Where are the good men? We're still here, but the morale is super low. Man, the morale of these dudes in Israel is just pathetic. It's like, dude, I thought you was like, you're supposed to be an elder, man. Why are you talking like that? You know, you're supposed to be an elder. Why are you still lying? Man, your reputation is trash. So the Most High says, you're like a fictional character, comic character, a Sesame Street character elder, you know. So Most High, help us, the godly man cease, for the faithful fail from among the children of men. All right. They speak vanity, every one with his neighbor, with flattering lips, and with the double heart do they speak. All right. Yahweh shall cut off the flattering lips. So know that. So what we see for the things that the Most High doesn't like, he says he's going to absolutely, utterly destroy. Our objective is to make it to the next life. All right. To enjoy these things that the Most High has given us in this short time frame, because none of us know when our number is. None of us know when our number is going to get called, when our ticket's going to get pulled. So we get the things that the Most High has given us, but the objective is to make it back so we can hear, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Remember, we're going to be known. We're going to know even as we are known. So what this means is we've already had a time frame with Yahweh Shai. He's already had a relationship with us before we even knew him. So when we go back to him, we're going to be held accountable for our time that we spent here, for the people that we minister to, for our vanities. Did I indulge more in my pleasures more than I indulged in the sacrifices of the Most High and the offerings and the givings? All right. Did I indulge in my time more than I indulged in his ministry? We're going to be held accountable for these things. All right. So the Most High is going to cut off the flattering lips, the double heart that speak. Verse 3, Yahweh will cut off the flattering lips and the tongue. Who said with our tongue we will prevail? Oh, I'm gonna do a video on this Negro. Yo, I seen the dumbest video about it. It had my name on it. And it's like, I can't give these dudes attention because then it'll make them feel like they're important. I can't help them because, you know, it's like, yo, you're lying. So I'm just like, oh, I'm not going to, but I'm so sincere that sometimes I watch just to be like, well, maybe did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Wait a minute. I know I try to operate in truth. Did I? And then I watch the video and it'd be like, just the worst waste of my time and it's like, yo, these dudes speak with flattering lips. These dudes do everything that these scriptures that we've been reading, been telling us not to do, and they're their own enemies. The Most High says he's going to destroy. And listen, you might have those in your life. Understand Yahweh is our protector. That's the point. That's the point of reading these and understanding them. We see who's wrong. We see who's operating right. And we see who's our protector. Yahweh is our protector. Once we finish this, I really wanted to read Psalm chapter 13, but that's going to be short too. I want to keep this up under an hour. I will be reading the Testament of Gad, because if you haven't heard the attributes of the hater, and especially if you're a teacher and you haven't used the Testament of Gad, especially if you're a teacher that's mightier than me, and I'm not even mighty. I got probably 2 push-ups up under my belt. You got some brothers that's got, I got 11 push-ups under my belt. You got some brothers that's on 25. All right. Listen. And you were a teacher, brother, on some nice righteous ammunition, some real Gad be lighting them up with the truth, because he exposes, just like Judah, my father Judah. He said, my race will fall for the love of women, money, and alcohol. And that's the same thing that niggas promote and they fall by. You can go and read it for yourself. The Testament of Gad. The Testament of Gad, even though you can find it in pseudepigrapha books, the Testament of Gad was found. The Testament of Judah was found in the Qumran caves, written in Paleo Hebrew. And that's why I read them. All right. Because they were found in our original tongue. So if I can find out what my father, who was an alcoholic, but when my father died, he said, Shalom, Ban, I love you. Anya Ahablaka Ban. Yeah, Khan, Ban. My father knew he was an Israelite before the Most High took his breath out of him. And he told me that I was a man. That was a great day. Point of it all. If we can go back and find the words of our fathers that were written in our original tongue, and we can use them for our advantage, then we definitely should. All right. So for all you Gadites, study the Testament of Gad. I'm going to read it for you today. All right. And let's get back to this just real quick, finishing this up. Psalms chapter 12, verse 5. For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy. Look, the Most High says what? The Most High says, now will I arise, saith Yahweh. These Negroes better be real careful, because you're speaking against men and women, especially you all right there. Not even talking about myself. My small or minute. I'm doing fine. Yahweh's protected my shvachaya. All right. I can use a couple shekels. All right. Shekels worlds. But even with that, I'm doing fine. We're teaching the northern kingdom, the southern kingdom. We're in the land of Zabalawan. We're seeing Israelites wake up left and right from everywhere we go. It ain't like teaching on the street corners in America. Yahweh Shai told us to go out and make ministers of all nations. Israel, that's scattered. All right. But I'm talking for you, because you have your own oppressors. It might be your mother. It might be your husband, a rib. It might be a friend that you helped to wake up in the truth. And all of a sudden he betrays you and acts like he's the coldest thing in the world. And you're the fakest thing ever. But the Most High used me to wake you up. Oh, okay. You was already woke. Okay, I apologize. The Most High used me to edify you. Did he not? So you might be going through your own trial. So take these Psalms. Start at Psalms chapter 6, and they're not long. You see the Most High speaks against the evil speaker, and that he protects the one that's doing uprightly. Verse 5, for the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now will I arise, saith Yahweh, and be very mindful, Israel. We've seen those that's in Israel, and the Most High took their breath out of them for whatever cause and reason, from high status to low status, from male to female, from those calling themselves the God-sent comforter to adulterers. And the Most High, he's so he says right now, he says, now will I, saith all caps, Yahweh, I will set him in safety from him that puffeth up. All right. And that's not just talking about puffalites. That's talking about the proud, the arrogant. All right. Those that speak against, and they're evil. They're evil in their speech. I've seen some of the dumbest. I'm so happy that the videos about me are so stupid that they're not worth time. I know I got some stuff that I'm not a perfect man at all whatsoever. I know that. I know that. But when I see the videos that got my name involved in it and they're just completely flaccid, like you can't get it up flat. You can't get your accusation against me. Your accusation is just whack. It's your accusation is watered down. All right. And it's the same thing for y'all. All right. It's the same thing for you. Allow Yahweh to be your protector. Allow Yahweh to be your helpmate. All right. It's like they trying to hit you with a weak balloon. Just there ain't even no water in the balloon. Ain't even no air in it. It's just a flaccid balloon. Just oh, okay. All right. You can yes, Khan, the water. Yeah. All right. Let it be the same thing for you. Let the accusations that the world brings against you, that friends, family members, that frenemies bring against you, let it roll off your back like water off a duck. You see a duck go into the water, it come back up. It's got so much oil in its feathers that the water just run right off of it. Well, let that oil be the anointing of your virtue, your righteousness that you've done. All right. Man, hold on. We got a special. Hold on. Let me stop this right now. Shalom. Yahweh ba Shalom Mashiach El Shabbarakatah.
How you feeling, beloved?
All praise, beloved. This is Ak Yoeb. Yoeb is one of the beautiful administrators from the Order of Melchizedek. If you want to go through St. Louis, if you want to build with the Order of Melchizedek, this is the brother that you should go through. All right. The brother, he's opened up his house for not only me, but for my Yaladium when I was transferring through different city gates, teaching from Kansas City. And I thought I was going back to Ohio. Yoeb, brother, you come here, brother. All right. And not only did me. All praise. And not only did we go to St. Louis, the city of St. Louis, and I'm going to say the rest of the world actually grew. Me and Maharka ourselves. Yoeb, man, we on live right now. You want to give a salute to the people?
Shalom, fam. Shalom, how y'all doing, man? This is brother Yoeb. Just a simple servant of Yahweh Shah, man. That's all it is. That's a gentle servant, man.
All praise. All praise, all praise. Yo, I hope that y'all can hear the brother just fine, man. Yoeb is a beautiful soul, man, of the Order of Melchizedek, but even more than that, of the order of the body of Yahweh Shai. The name.
Crazy. That's why I'm calling you right now. Like, I'm around your boss, man. Let's get out and do some work, bro. Shit.
Man,
get out, feed the poor, man. Feed the poor, get the people the word. You feel me? What's good?
All praise. We definitely can make that happen. So, speaking of feeding the poor, Mashiach Yasha Allah, all right, the government of Israel, which the Order of Melchizedek. And wait, let me say this before I go forward. Absolutely, Yoeb. We absolutely, all right, easy, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Let me say this: the whole nation of Israel has grown. From the time frame, I personally was speaking, and I believe this, that the sitter that, oh, you can't make this stuff up. Yoeb calling right now. You can't make this stuff up, man. This is amazing. All right. So the nation of Israel was missing a very important centerpiece, and that centerpiece was the Order of Melchizedek. Yashala truth was just exploding everywhere, man. East Coast, West Coast. All right. And then you had this very powerful body that was right in the center of the United Snakes, which is the ST Hell. So I'm watching these music videos because, you know, we do music. So I'm watching these music videos and I'm like, Fourth Tribe, Static Addicts, these brothers is hard. Oh, man, y'all help. I want to be able to do some stuff with them. And then over time, on my way back from Kansas, you know, this beautiful brother right here, Yoeb, which is an administrator of the government of the body of Christ, you know, he helps. Just a servant, brother. Just a servant, brother. So All praise, all praise. So since the time frame of y'all know of my coming back from Kansas, there was a ministry time frame that happened, and then after me going to the city gates of St. Louis, ST Hell as it's called, the brother Maharka went to the city gates, and now there's. I feel like not only has the ministry been more solidified, but from West Coast to East Coast to even the Midwest, you got brothers that's above and below St. Louis that the Order of Melchizedek and these beautiful brothers that have helped to minister to. And now we have even more of America literally being on fire in the spirit. So salute to you, Yoav, for being that brother, man. And salute to all of the rest of the brethren from the Order of Melchizedek. Yahoo, y'all already know what it is. All right. Yoav, man, let's let's do this, man. Okay, let's do this, Yoav. I'm gonna send you. Do you have Hai's number? Do you have your Hawashai Yatazak?
No, I don't have that number.
I'm gonna send it to you right now without delay. The reason being is because we have a food pantry, we have a clothes pantry that we not only work at, we volunteer at. They give us so much food, it's ridiculous that we got to turn food into juices. Okay. Yeah, and my prince, my shpachaya, my family, my household, we also work with them. So I'm gonna send you his number right now. And what's you don't got to say what city gates you're in now, but let me hit you on the phone because, like I said, we're on a live. All right, so let me hit you on the jack. Are you close to Dayton?
I'm here. I'm gonna go pick up my trailer here in Cleveland.
Oh, praise you! Right up the street.
I pick my trailer up in Cleveland, then I'm gonna slide down. I got a load to pick up somewhere in here in Ohio tomorrow, going to St. Louis. So I got the whole day to you feel me, get that work there.
All praise. We got an Aquath man, Amina Amayan, man. She said, Yoav, we miss your reading. Amayan, Amina, Yasha.
Yeah, all praise to the Father. All praise to the Father. Thank you.
Hallelujah.
Service to the Most High, man.
All praise. Hallelujah. All right.
I'm gonna have to get back in it.
Now you heard the Aquath Amayan. The elder said he said, I'm gonna have to get back in it. Right now, what Yoav is doing.
Man, what's up with all these
Let me ask you a question. Have you shaved yet? Have you shaved yet? Have you shaved?
No, I ain't shaved. What you mean?
So you still got your beard?
Yeah, I've always had my beard.
So therefore, you're still a Zaquan.
What's that? A Zaquan?
A Zaquan is a bearded man. That's an elder.
Oh, so you got a beard, you're an elder. Oh, I ain't know that.
I
gotta see that in the church, bro.
Oh yeah, you know, brother. Yeah, we show and prove, brother. Show now.
I already know you got it. I already know you lost it with it. You always pull out this because I ain't seen before, boy.
All praise, man.
It's like the one he said where he even punished the daughters of Israel for our wickedness. We done. They ain't illegal to get punished. I'm like, that's in the scripture.
Yeah, always follow us, man. Always. His word cuts and it heals. So you heard that Aquath Amayan, you heard that sister Mina, the elder, the brother, all right, because he's out here doing the works. As of now, what he's doing is he's doing the ministry, and I hope you don't mind me speaking on it, Yoav. The brother's doing the ministry that's going to help everybody right now, okay? So sometimes we have to go away. Sometimes we have to go do our jobs away from our communities, but we always come back. So you know, just like the brother said, you know, he's going to have to get back on it, you know, in the Most High's will in his time frame. And what we can do is pray for the brothers traveling mercies and safety so the Most High can bring them back so he can do his ministry too. So the water for your kind words, sister. All right. And then the water for your words, brother.
Combine. I got now what I can say, if I would say anything to it, I learned that me and you had the same job title as what they call that evangelist. Now that I feel like me and you are, bro.
Absolutely.
You feel me? They go forth, they move about in the world. You feel me? They can prove their ministry.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So
I agree. Absolutely.
I do believe that we are, that he made our spirits up. I don't sit still. I got to constantly be out.
Absolutely. Yo, what I'll do.
Constantly moving. sitting still. I don't feel I'm sitting still too long.
That's right. The Most High gave fellow evangelists. What I'll do is I'll start making a way for the states of Columbus, because I don't know, are you going to pass through Columbus or are you going straight to Dayton?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass through Columbus.
If you're gonna pass through Columbus, then I'll start contacting the brothers right now. All right, I'll contact Columbus, and just like the same way, let me make this pointedly clear. I had no issue getting picked up by Raul Bond. I had no issue getting picked up by any of the brothers from the Order of Melchizedek. All right, so very beautiful community. I love them brothers. Each one of them are of my own flesh. All right, and then again, salute to my brother Malachi Maccabee. He's proven himself to be a beautiful minister and a brother in his truth. So I'll do the same thing that was done for me. I'll call the brothers that's in Columbus, make sure that, anything, that can be. And then I'll contact my own family that's in Dayton also. And then Mina J. All right. So
where you in?
Right now I'm in Chiapas, about 3 hours from Guatemala.
For real?
Con.
You out of the country?
Kanzaquan.
Damn.
Did you get listen, did you get your passport yet?
Man, I can't get that deal, bro. Now you gonna be gone.
Yo, everybody, if you can, I need to come. And this is this is the way we met, brother. When we met, I was gone. So listen, everybody.
I'm thinking you in Dayton, bro.
All praise, the Most High's will soon, because I do got to come back to the city gates for administration and for helping. So everybody, we all got our stimulus checks. I haven't got mine yet, but we all got shekels. Listen, get your passports before they close the gates. Don't be cheap. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 tells us one will desire to go in the city and he will not be able to. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 tells us that they're going to ravish our houses for the want of bread. If you've seen the way these Gentiles climb the sides of them walls and bust through the windows of a place that they hold so sacred, I think they're going to do to our houses. All right. Remember, daughters of Israel, it said that they're going to ravish you, beautiful sisters. They're going to ravish you. Want to be able. So it's going down. The temperature's turning up. All right. We're just now finishing reading the book of Psalms, chapter 12. We were going over a quick exhortation of it. We were seeing how the Most High is going to protect us from the words of the wicked speakers. We was finishing Psalms chapter 12. It's only 8 verses. All right. So the end of it, the Most High tells us the words of Yahweh are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of the earth, purified 7 times. Verse 7. Thou shalt keep them, O Yahweh. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. The wicked walk on every side, while the vilest men are exalted. All right. So we see that the Most High is going to destroy the wicked with his fervent heat. All right. We can see that heat coming from the mouth of the Messiah in 2nd Ezra chapter 13. When he come back, he burning everything. So make sure you are protected. Make sure you guard yourselves, even from yourselves. Okay. All right, and then from there, Yoab, we was going to go to the book of Gad, which I personally believe Yoab is a Gadite. The brother just look. If you put a headdress and some face on that brother, you feel me, and walk, you're going to be straight. Yo, everybody ain't Judah. Okay. This brother looks like everybody looks like this brother looks like the tallest. And remember, you Israelites, some Reubenites, a lot of Judites, a lot of Reubenites, we are Negro in feature. We are dark in feature. All right. You got to see this man. If you haven't seen Yoab, go to his YouTube, go to his Facebook, become not only his friend, become a minister with him. All right. The brother will talk to you and give you the truth. But when you look at him, I've stared at this brother while we was driving, and I could just picture him in a sepia or a black and white picture with a turquoise and white headdress on, or and I'm looking at him, I'm like, bro, you look just like a Gadite, tall in feature. I can see you with a bow and an arrow, brother. I can see you, with a chain, but the point of saying all that is to say this, Israel. Right now, we're going to get into the reading of the book of, or the testament of Gad, and how Gad spoke about how he hated his brother. So therefore, Gad became a lover. Gad hated being a hater. So he gave the rest of his life to dedicating, loving his brothers, loving his family, loving the things that were good, because he hated Joseph so much. He wanted Joseph dead. And then he told us how he became sick from hatred. So that's why you'll meet a lot of Gadites. They just love you and they don't know why. Don't play with them. Don't play. They'll still tomahawk you. They'll still scalp you. All right. Don't play with Gad's family. But beauty of love, brother, you don't have, the same wickedness that I may have inside of me, So there we go right there. Wait. The sister said like Spider-Man. All praise, all praise. All right. Yo, you got anything you want to say to the people, Ak?
Man, just keep your head up. You feel me? Keep looking towards the Most High, because the day is nigh. You feel me? Thank Yahweh for every day that you're able to get out here and be able to serve him. And if you going through whole days and ain't did nothing for the Creator, man, you wasted his time as well as you wasted your time. He did not give you life to sit around and rub shoulders, you feel me, with the highly skilled in the scriptures. He gave you understanding to understand them words, to go out and give them to the lost sheep. So you must be out here doing your job, giving the word out to the Most High people, the lost sheep. Seek ye the lost sheep of the house of Israel, as well as look out for these poor people. You feel me? For the scriptures say to get so basic and paraphrase, show love to the poor. You feel me? You deliver yourself from death. So charity delivers from death, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Beautiful. And every time you
I gotta take this call.
Okay.
I gotta take this call, bro. So,
Shalom, King. I'm just gonna put the phone down. All praise.
Beloved.
All praise. Shalom, shalom. And everybody give a shalom back to Yoav. All right. Most I keep you. Shalom. All right. So that was a blessed time frame, man. You can't make this stuff up, man. So, and every time Yoav does whenever he's giving the floor, and it's so funny because the brother be like, oh man, I can't rap. And then the brother will start rapping you under the table, Yoav. Especially if the brother has some nice libations, the brother will rap you under the table. So beautiful time frame. You can't make this stuff up. All right, that ends the video perfectly. We stopped at. We're gonna stop at this. We're almost at 60 minutes. All right, 57 minutes. All right, you can't make this stuff up, man. So salute to the house of the Order of Melchizedek. Salute to the house of Yoav. All right, salute to the rest of the Mashpachah. All right. The sister said they was climbing the walls like Spider-Man. Yeah, Con. Yo, them Gentiles was climbing the walls like Spider-Man in real life, man. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. All right. I'm putting. Let's see if I can find some images of this, man. This was absolutely hilarious, man. It was so it's actually not hilarious. It's really terrifying. All right. It's really terrifying. All right. 58 minutes. We're going to end this off on this right here. All right. We're going to go through the TV vortex. Don't fall off your couch. Don't fall off your bed. We got 2 more minutes, and then we're going to come back with a different lesson. All right. Look at this. Look at what these Gentiles, look at this. Like Spider-Man, these Gentiles climbing the wall of the Capitol. Look at these boys. Like roaches climbing the Capitol walls. Look at that. Look, and they call them pro-Trump protesters. All right, look at them climbing. Look at this. Look at this boy got the. You see that? But let that be a lesson to you, Israel. What do you think that they're going to do when they all come together to come against us? This is them coming against themselves. What do you think they're going to do when they come against us? See? So Anya Hablakam, I love y'all. Yabrakam Yabasham Shakal Shai. I'm gonna start a second video reading the Testament of Gad. We're gonna take a quick break and come back. All right. May the Most High bless you all, be with you all, and pray for your brother Yoab while he's on his travels. All right. Shalom Lakam Kwam Yasharala.